The first exercise that we will be demonstrating is lunges. The main muscle that you are working when performing lunges is your gluteus maximus. Other muscles that are being worked include your quadriceps, hamstrings, and your abdominal muscles for stabilization. In your lunges, step forward with one leg. Lower both legs until both legs create a 90-degree angle. You want to make sure that you are keeping your back straight and constantly engaging your core throughout the exercise. A common mistake when performing a lunge is your knee being pushed out too far instead of being in line with your ankle. So you want to make sure that your knee is directly above your ankle.
The next exercise we will be demonstrating is squats. The primary muscles being used in this workout are your quadriceps. Other muscles being worked include adductors, glutes, and hamstrings. To begin, stand with your legs shoulder-width apart and place your arms out in front of you. Begin by bending your knees and lowering your body until your legs form a 90-degree angle. You want to make sure that you are naturally arching your back, because if not, it can cause strain to your lower back. A common mistake when completing a squat is squatting down too far, which can cause your heels to lift off the ground. So it is crucial to make sure you hit the 90-degree angle and nothing lower.
The next exercise that we will be demonstrating are standing calf raises. The key muscle that is being worked out while doing calf raises are your gastrocnemius. This exercise is limited to only working out your gastrocnemius. To begin, if you need extra balance, you can place your hands against a wall, creating a 90-degree angle with your arms and your body. To begin the calf raises, lift your heels off the ground so that you are on your tiptoes. Make sure that you hold this position for a few seconds and then lower your calves, because it is a common mistake to just go up and down without holding, which does not work the calves as well.
It's nice when you have a homie next to someone else and they just let you pass your own.
The next workout we will perform is scapular taps. This workout strictly focuses on your rhomboids. Scapular taps, you have to be standing up straight with good posture and keeping your shoulders relaxed. You should be pushing to keep your shoulders down while also pushing to get your shoulder blades to touch in the middle of your back. A common mistake is to lift your shoulders while doing this, and that causes the exercise to lose its purpose and creates more tension in your neck. You'll know it's correct if you are strictly feeling it in your shoulder blades.
The next exercise that we will be demonstrating is a standard plank. Doing this exercise primarily strengthens your transverse abdominis, but definitely builds strength in your rectus abdominis and obliques as well. To begin your proper plank, you must have your forearms and hands on the ground and up on your toes, holding yourself up. You should be squeezing your butt and core to hold the hollow position. You'll know it's correct when you feel it throughout your core. Common errors in this exercise are arching your back or lifting your butt, breaking the hollow position.
The next exercise is Superman holds. This is another workout that strictly focuses on a certain area, this being the erector spinae. This exercise, you have to lay on the ground and lift your legs, chest, shoulders, and arms off the ground, therefore balancing on your stomach. You should be squeezing your body to remain in the correct position, feeling it throughout your back. Mistakes that occur are usually not lifting your legs, chest, shoulders, and arms off the ground high enough.
The next exercise that we are demonstrating is tricep dips. This workout focuses on your triceps, however your traps, deltoids, and forearms are also being worked on. To correctly perform a tricep dip, first take a seated position on a bench. Place your hands on the bench, shoulder width apart, with your fingertips facing outwards. Place your legs straight out in front of you and slide your butt off the bench, and lower your body until your arms create a 90-degree angle. It is important to make sure you keep your shoulders down to get the best workout in your triceps, because it is a common mistake to raise your shoulders while dipping down.
Next, we will be doing Russian twists. While doing this exercise, you are working out your obliques mainly. However, it also strengthens your rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. To perform this exercise, you have to use your core to hold your legs up at a 90-degree angle and back up so you're balancing on your butt. You then twist your core, tapping the ground, leaving your hips squared and legs up. A common mistake that occurs during Russian twists are dropping your legs or not fully twisting your core to tap the ground. You should be feeling this exercise in your core, more specifically towards the sides.
The next exercise that we will be demonstrating is the reach and tuck. Reach and tucks work out your rectus abdominis mainly, but it also works your obliques and transverse abdominis. In this workout, you need to be laying down, holding yourself up on your arms and toes like you are about to do a push-up. Then you lift one arm and the opposite leg and tuck into your core. You continue doing this, switching back and forth from right arm, left leg, and left arm, right leg. While doing this, you need to be squeezing your butt and core to remain hollow. If you are doing it correctly, you will feel it in your core after a few reps. Common issues with this exercise include arching your back or lifting your butt and not tucking enough.
The next exercise is curls. The muscle being worked during this exercise are your biceps. Other muscles being worked are deltoids, brachials, and forearms. You will need a dumbbell weight of your choice. To begin, hold the weight in your hand with your palms facing outwards. A common mistake is not keeping your elbows to your sides while lifting the weight. So it is important to keep your elbow by your side towards your abdomen. When lifting the weight, biceps must stay stationary while you engage your biceps and raise your lower arm.
The next workout that we will be performing is side deltoid raises. While performing this workout, the muscles being focused on are your deltoids, which are your shoulder muscles. When performing side deltoid raises, you will need 2 dumbbells, weights of your choice. Begin by standing with your feet shoulder width apart and holding the weights with your palms facing inwards. With your arms held straight, raise your arms up until they are in line with your shoulders. A common mistake is raising your arms above 90-degree angle. When you raise your arms, breathe out and then breathe in when your arms are in the lowered position. The next workout that we will be demonstrating is shrugs with weights. The primary muscle that is being worked on in this exercise is your trapezius. This is another exercise that strictly only works out that muscle. Trap shrugs. First begin by standing with your feet shoulder width apart. You want to make sure that you are keeping your shoulder blades squeezed together the entire time. With the dumbbell weights in your hands, you shrug your shoulders up and down. It is a common mistake to release your shoulder blades when you shrug your shoulders upward, but they must stay engaged throughout the exercise.
The exercise we will be performing is dumbbell single leg deadlifts. The main muscles that you are working while performing this exercise are hamstrings. Another muscle that is also included during this exercise is your gluteus maximus. Again, stand with your feet together in parallel position. Hold the weights in both hands with your palms facing inwards towards your body. Begin by lowering your upper body while raising your right or left leg back to a 90-degree angle, and then lower. It is important to keep your back straight and to tighten your core for balance. You also want to make sure that when your back is lowered, it is reaching parallel level to the floor. A common mistake when doing single leg deadlifts is creating a curvature in your back, which can be straining, so it is important to make sure your back is kept straight. For this exercise, we will be doing dumbbell rows. This exercise works out your latissimus dorsi mainly, but also your triceps and chest. To perform this move, you need 2 dumbbell weights. You should be bent at the hips, letting your arms with the weights dangle. Your back should be flat and abs should be engaged throughout the whole exercise. You then squeeze your back to pull your elbows up to torso level. Make sure you're using those back muscles and not just yanking the weights up.
The last exercise that we will be demonstrating is the alternating plank row. This exercise works mainly your chest, specifically your pectorals. This also slightly works on your deltoids and biceps. Exercise, you will need 2 dumbbell weights. You begin by holding each weight and getting into a plank position. Once you are in this position, you begin by doing rows. To do a correct row, you should be lifting your arm, keeping it by your side. A common mistake, letting your elbow go out while lifting the weight.